Come on, come on. And we are live. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Yeah, back. We are here again. Me and J-Blaq once again here with Wrestletalk Live. What's good, fam?
What's good, man? It's a wonderful Saturday night here in the wonderful world of Wrestletalk. You know how we do,
Saturday,
sir.
Shit, that means I only got one more day off, then I gotta go back to work.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I actually get an actual day off, oddly enough. But that means we got some gameplays we can do tomorrow, so I'm happy about that.
Well, I got to do shit around the house, but then we can get something popping.
Yeah, dude, like I was telling you before, I haven't played Destiny, bro. And you know, if people know about me and you watch my channel, I have a tad bit of a Destiny addiction. You know, it's my cocaine.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit. And so when I'm not playing Destiny, you don't see me on there playing Destiny, you know something's wrong with me. You know, something's completely wrong with me, and somebody needs to send out a search party. I don't even know where my mind is. My body's here. My mind is doing these wrestle talks because you know I love the wrestling shit, but I don't know where it is the other 21 and a half hours of the day, bro. So,
dude, hey, I hate to say this to you, homie, but you froze up like this for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. You did the same thing to me too. I don't know what the fuck going on. Anyway, like I was saying before the shit froze up, I said y'all need to get a search party for me because my mind ain't here right now. So, but it's here right now because we're gonna talk. We got some wrestling we got to talk about. We got some Money in the Bank, some Raw, SmackDowns, NXTs, Impacts, even some Ring of Honor. I'm gonna throw a couple things of Ring of Honor because I found out what happened yesterday.
Oh yeah, so tonight we have to get to that one too.
Yes.
This was originally going to be a Wildlands video.
Yeah, but I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. If we go if we go on Wildlands and you let me drive, we're gonna crash and everything.
Well, that's what happened last time. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if you have me shoot, I'm probably gonna shoot myself. So
no, I can dig it. I can dig it. These motherfuckers catch me on Lego Worlds like 1 o'clock in the morning for some goddamn reason. I don't even know why I started streaming that game. I don't even know where the hell it came from. It's just there.
How the hell did you get it? Did it just end up in your mailbox or something?
Huh?
I said, how the hell did you get it? Just end up in your mailbox or something?
Nah, Amy wanted it, so I got it for her.
There you go.
You know.
Where the hell did you go? Hold on, cuz. Hold on.
I'm still here. Where'd you go?
There we go. Hold on. Wait a minute. It said I was gone.
Yeah, you're still here.
Am I?
Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
When you talk, your mug still pops up.
Yeah, no. It said I dipped out. It said I was not there no more.
It said, this is my world.
I don't know what the fuck I Google.
Anyway, let's get into some Wrestle Talk. We are going to start off with Money in the Bank.
Hold on. Before we talk about that, let me grab my thing to drink real quick, sir, because I have a lot to say, and I need to make sure my mouth is watered. Hold on.
Alrighty then. Well, Mr. Black goes to go get himself a drink, which he should have had prepared for himself when we started the video, but it's Mr. Black, and this is what kind of his thing. Anyway.
Hey, we're low budget and we don't have assistants.
I have no sympathy for you being up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I wake up at 2 a.m. every day.
Yes, I know. But we don't. I said this is low budget, sir. We don't have any assistants. We don't have makeup. We don't have lighting. We don't have a green screen. We do this because we fucking feel like it. That's why.
Goddamn right. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to run my app and play video games. That's the fuck I'm here for.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's get back to WWE Money in the Bank. Everybody was so fucking happy that they're finally having all women's Money in the Bank match, and
it was so good.
If you didn't notice what that was a ball, and I dropped it. Yes, I used cotton balls for puns around this motherfucker.
You know what the fuck is up, dude. All right. You know, I'm
gonna let you go first.
All right, so you know me, right? You know James. You know Hollywood J-Blaq loves a wonderful plot twist, right? You know me. I love when the plot thickens, you know. However, this was not needed for this match. This was supposed to be the match that you establish somebody as the Queen Diva of Money in the Bank. This was the perfect opportunity to crown somebody. What did Dennis Green say? When we're gonna crown their ass, you're supposed to crown them, right? That's exactly what the fuck was supposed to happen. I have no problem with Carmella winning. I'm just gonna state this factually. I had no problem with nobody. Maybe Tamina Snuka, maybe, but I give some zero fucks. I had no problem with Carmella winning. What I did have a problem with, however, is how we came to this. Like, really? Like, you could have even had James Ellsworth hold up Carmella to get the title. Like, that would have been acceptable, okay? The way that they did this, to have James Ellsworth literally go to climb the ladder, grab the briefcase, and hand it to Carmella is probably one of the most disrespectful things that you could ever do in the not only in Money in the Bank, not only in this Money in the Bank match, but Money in the Bank itself. That it discredits everything that the women have done, all the work that these women have done. Now, as they alluded to on SmackDown, yes, it was within the rules because it's a match that there are no rules. But this wasn't about the rules. This was about setting an example that the women's division was finally on par with the men, that you're saying, yes, these women go as hard as the men. And to have a man interfere in a women's match is probably the most fucked up, disrespectful thing that I ever seen in my entire life. Straight up, hands down, I'm flabbergasted. Yes, I pulled that fucking word out again. I'm fucking flabbergasted. You goddamn right I am. It's bullshit. It's fuckery and fuck. Okay? I don't have any more. It's fuck. That's it. The definition of fuck is this.
Now, anybody who watches this who are friends with me on Facebook, and James, you've seen it, before the pay-per-view even started, I called Carmella to win the Money in the Bank.
Yes.
In this match, Tamina Snuka actually finally stood out for the first time in her career.
Yeah, that's true.
Charlotte did her thing. Becky did her thing. Natalya did her thing. But there's just something about Carmella really wanted her to win it legitly. That chinless sumbitch, they need to feed him the Braun Strowman again.
Yes.
I agree with you. It was disrespectful to the Money in the Bank itself. And I see where on SmackDown, Carmella had a great point. There are no rules. Remember, Kane did help Seth Rollins get it, and there's been shit beforehand. Bray Wyatt cost people a fucking Money in the Bank match. It happens. But nobody's ever gone up there, gotten the briefcase, and given it back, and given it to fucking another wrestler.
Exactly. And that's the main part of what I'm getting at. Like I said, I would have had no problem with James Ellsworth holding Carmella on his shoulders. Like, let's say they were battling, Carmella and somebody else was battling the top of the ladder, right? And then all of a sudden comes James Ellsworth holding up Carmella on his shoulders. They prevent her from falling. And then he kicking over the ladder, and then she goes and grabs the belt or something. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been just fine.
That would have been perfect because because you could have put anybody in the James Ellsworth position at that point. But to realistically have a man grab the belt in the crowning women's match, even more crowning than the Hell in a Cell match between Sasha Banks and Charlotte. The crowning women's match, and have a man interfere with that was the most disrespectful thing to me that you could possibly do to the women's division.
So now, before we jump around, we'll go to what happened on SmackDown. Daniel Bryan's triumphant return.
Yes.
And like I said, Carmella did make a good case. James Ellsworth made a good case on why it was technically legal.
Yeah. Well, that's the best thing. But I was going to say. Hold on, give me a minute.
Carmella and Ellsworth would have shut the fuck up. They probably would have kept the brief.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because, look, dude, I actually respected Carmella as a heel. After her speech, you know, at the beginning of the show, she nailed it, 100% out the park. You know what I'm saying? That is a true heel speech that you want to have somebody establish in that position. Like with the shitstorm that she was facing, she nailed it. True and true to the point. It softened the blow just a little bit, but to me, it was still disrespectful as fuck what happened. With that said, like you said, if James Ellsworth would have just shut the fuck up, you know, I think they would have been fine. They would have been okay. Now we're gonna have ourselves another women's Money in the Bank match on television, which is like
with James Ellsworth banned from the ringside.
That is true. So, what kind of shenanigans do you think are gonna happen in this match?
I think Carmella still comes away with the Money in the Bank.
Think so?
Yes.
I wonder how, though. I wonder how. That's my big key. I want to know how. Are you there, sir? You're freezing? Am I unfrozen yet?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just wonder how. I want to know how. Hey, did you tag me on Facebook for the video, by the way, sir?
I can send you the link.
Okay, send me the link.
All right. But I want to get to the second controversy of the night. It was the tag team match between the Usos and the New Day. An absolutely fantastic match.
Well, as they always are. Usos and the New Day are a hell of a team. I mean, not hell of a team, but a hell of a pairing when it comes to the tag team division. You know what I mean? That's their. If you see any of their battles from when the New Day first became the tag team champs, you would know what's up. Because I mean, even though it was limited, because I think Jey Uso was injured twice during the New Day's run, they still had fantastic matches when they all were in the ring together. That ending, though, come on, man. Come on, really?
That what irritated the fuck out of me is you got this 5-star classic going on, and then the Usos and what they call it, Uso Penitentiary, and then they just gonna take the fucking belt to dick.
Yep. A bunch of BS. I take it. Money in the Bank was a bunch of bullshit endings. It was a day of bullshit endings. I pissed me off. I was like, really? This is how we're gonna do this? This is how we are gonna do this? Okay, I guess that's how we're gonna do this, sir. I guess this is how today is going to go. So that's how I was like, whatever.
Right? So, okay, then we have that. Now we can move. Like I said, it was a fantastic match. Shitty ending.
Oh, say that again?
So it was a fantastic match with a shitty ending.
Yes, I said, we seem to be the theme of the night, oddly enough, for Money in the Bank. But, yeah, it was a great match. If you didn't see the match, I suggest you go watch it. Just skip the ending, because we already know how it ends. Just skip the ending. But you see the best of the New Day and the Usos up front.
When you see Kofi Kingston do the spinning trust fall off the top rope, you basically end the match right there.
Yep. Yeah. I would even taken a DQ over that bullshit.
Right? I just tagged you in the video and I sent it to your messenger.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. People was hitting me up about it. That's why I was asking. So
all right. Also, okay, so now we have Naomi putting her belt on the line against the singles debut of Lana.
Now, this is my understanding. I don't know if people were watching the same match or not. Because you really fell into two camps. That this is bullshit and you didn't want to watch this match to begin with, or you see Lana put in that work and almost beat Naomi.
Yeah, Lana actually, I think she opened some eyes this time.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Lana put in some work. I'm in the camp of Lana put in some work. I saw her at an NXT live show when she was training for this debut.
When she was being the bad dancer and falling over and shit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she was she was out there slapping people in the freaking in the accolade, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? Slap bitch.
So what do you think? What do you think of her sit out spine buster?
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I was surprised that she's getting a title shot. I mean, so soon? That's interesting, I guess. I mean,
well, at least it ain't Eva Marie.
I think that's who she replaced. Although we got to, I mean, let's look at it. Let's look at it as it is. Eva Marie gets finally terminated. What, 2 months ago? Finally, in late April, early May.
Yeah.
And then debut of Lana.
But at least Lana has some credibility behind her.
She has some credibility and she has some damn talent. That's the other thing too.
But now you see, I fear for Naomi's title run right now because Rusev has finally been cleared to come back.
Yeah.
I have a feeling there's going to be some fuckery where Rusev interferes and Lana wins that title.
Hey, I'm down with that as long as somebody cashes in the Money in the Bank and beats Lana the same night. Maybe I don't fucking know. I don't know how this fucking goes.
No, but you know what would probably be for some funny ass TV.
What?
Lana in a feud with Carmella with Rusev chasing fucking what's his name around.
Oh, that would be the funniest shit ever. That would be some funny ass shit.
So now let's move on to one of the main events of the night, a match where we've seen the Bollywood boys die again.
Yes, that seems to be their job. The job is to die. And when you're good at your job, you always try to do a little better each time.
Man, they get beat worse than J&J Security when Brock Lesnar was attacking them.
I'm telling you, the Bollywood boys are the best at dying. There's no other team, well, except for the Dalton Castle boys. I mean, at dying than the Bollywood boys. We'll talk about the Dalton Castle boys later. But yes, the Bollywood boys are great at dying, and seemingly Randy Orton likes killing them. So when you put that type of fusion and energy together, you create moments that are just magic.
Well, the problem is they're like $150 and 5'6".
Yeah, just toss them all fucking in the air. Like, we see what happened the first time. I told you we didn't think we could top that, but yes, Randy Orton, he topped that. And
How Randy Orton do the same RKO he gave to his stepson in the pool to a Bollywood boy to a table. Fucking Bollywood boys.
I'm just waiting for the inevitable Randy Orton versus the entire Jinder Mahal crew so we can get a legitimate in-match, RKO fuckery from Randy Orton to both Bollywood boys and then have Jinder Mahal win the match anyway.
Well, from what I was reading today, the WWE is thinking about bringing back the Punjabi prison match for their final encounter.
Oh, Lord. That would be interesting.
Orton and Mahal in the Punjabi prison.
That would be interesting. And then you have hell, you can have the Great Khali pop out of nowhere, kill Randy Orton, and then leave without having a match. Just have him do Khali chop. Khali chop. Boom. Right before they get out the prison. That's how you end it.
If they do this match, I have a feeling we're going to see a Bollywood boy get tossed off the top of the Punjabi prison.
Yes.
At least that's how I would book it.
Well, that's us, sir. That's perfect booking. We would have done that in WWE 2K17 already. But that would have been the plan, sir. What are you talking about? That would have been scripted and everything. Shit.
So we have Jinder Mahal retaining in front of Randy Orton's father and the Legends, which you knew it was a home field advantage for Randy Orton, so you knew he was going to lose.
Oh, of course. Well, seemingly every time you're in front of your hometown, you get humiliated. It's not even like die. You get humiliated. Like, that's what happened with Bayley. What happened with Randy Orton.
Rich Swann.
Just like if you know WWE is going to your hometown, just don't show up to work that day.
Just say, I don't want to wrestle tonight.
Yeah. You're like, no, I'm good. I have an injury.
Now let's move on to what was the match of the night and almost got fucked up at the beginning. The Money in the Bank men's match.
Yes.
At the beginning of the match, Baron Corbin decided to kill Shinsuke Nakamura.
Hey. You know what that kind of reminded me of, by the way?
What's that?
The time that we went to that wrestling show at the Silver Nugget, and it was the cage match. And when the bell rings, Sabu decided he was going to fuck Mr. Hughes' whole life up by busting a ball over his head, subsequently getting pieces of glass inside of his eye. Yes, that's what it reminded me of. I'm like, the match just started and you're trying to fuck up his whole entire career. Thank you, Baron Corbin.
You know what Baron Corbin said?
What?
Fuck your 10-minute entrance.
So everything after Baron Corbin trying to sabotage Shinsuke Nakamura ended up being a 5-star match. I mean, in my opinion. I don't know about you, but in my opinion, it was a 5-star match for sure. You're freezing on me.
Huh?
I said you froze on me.
Oh. I said we had AJ Styles hanging from the belt, fall flat on his face.
Yes.
We had the iconic stare down, possible WrestleMania preview of Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles.
Yes.
And then we had, my other prediction from before the pay-per-view, Baron Corbin getting the Money in the Bank. Any dangerous in Baron Corbin with that briefcase?
Well, remember, we had this conversation the last time on this show. I said that Baron Corbin is going to be a WWE champion by the time this year is over. It looks like that is actually going to fucking happen.
You know when I think they should do it?
When?
When they do their tour in India.
That would be amazing. Hell, I mean, if people are going to lose in their hometown, yes, I want little Indian children crying out to Baron Corbin wins the title. I want to see broken hearts. Yes, I took this from your hero. I'm an asshole, that's why.
Pick up the Great Khali, give him the end of days.
Yes, right? Yes. Oh, man.
But you see what Randy Orton does to the Bollywood boys. Imagine what Baron Corbin would do to those two.
Oh, God. End of days. He go for the end of days and end up swinging them outside the ring. You're like, oh, wee!
Oh, shit. Don't worry, it's not a terrorist action. It's actually a human with no bomb on him.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say that?
What?
Sorry.
We're not politically correct. You don't have to apologize.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you if you're offended. My monetization for this video.
Anyways.
But do you like Baron Corbin as Mr. Money in the Bank?
Oh, you know me, sir. I already told you. He said, I told you he was going to be a heavyweight champion by the year's out. And I was hoping that he was going to win it. Because if you look at it like this, you see where the storylines are headed. You see that you were inevitably we're going to have Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. Possibly we're going to have a little bit more of the Sami Zayn feud with maybe Dolph Ziggler after this whole Nakamura thing is over. Baron Corbin needs to establish himself on his own. And he's already done that on SmackDown. Just to give a little quick preview, if you didn't see SmackDown, people out there, Baron Corbin music hits when Jinder Mahal thinks he had the match won. He goes scared as shit. He got the tease. Oh, man. That was beautiful.
Beautiful. I do want to see another AJ Styles Kevin Owens match before we see Shinsuke AJ.
Yes, because that's going to happen.
Sami Zayn, I feel bad for him because he's going to get lost in the shuffle here.
I know. The only thing that's going to be able to do is either find him a tag team partner or reignite this feud again with Kevin Owens over the U.S. title.
Well, yeah, I could watch those two fight forever anyway.
Exactly. So,
But how do you think this new Face of America gimmick is going for Kevin Owens?
Oh, it's going good too. I think it's going good. I like this whole the hometown hero challenge that he's been doing. I thought it was.
They fucked up. They missed out on a big opportunity with that one this week. Because they were in Dayton, Ohio, correct?
Yes, they were in Dayton, Ohio.
Chad Gable was from Minnesota.
Yes, I know.
You know who was backstage who they could have used from Dayton, Ohio?
Who?
Somebody who Kevin Owens knows very well. A Mr. Cassius Ohno.
Well, that would have been nice. A nice way of debuting him. I was hoping, even though he's not from Dayton, Ohio, I would have just liked to see Joel Gertner just come out one time. Whether I'm at home or here in Dayton, the ladies are watching and masturbating. Gertner.
Right? So let's before we almost skipped over Monday Night Raw completely.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
So if anybody is considering not buying the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view, I know the name sucks. It was going to be Bad Blood. But you know what? They've got a couple matches on here worth paying for.
Oh, yes. Look, if you are a wrestling fan, I'll just state this right now. If you are a wrestling fan, yes, the name fucking sucks. It's like Mr. Syn alluded to. However, this is the pay-per-view. This is the non-Big Four pay-per-view you need to watch. Simply because of 3 matches. We have on deck, of course, the world title match. These dudes, Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar, are going to fucking kill each other.
Now, real quick, this build-up for this match. Samoa Joe seductively seducing Paul Heyman into the coquina clutch was fucking priceless.
Oh, God. Oh, God. And then the encounter with Brock Lesnar himself?
Oh, you talking about the one that I texted you and told you this fight is going to be monkey butt ugly?
Yeah.
Because he kicked Brock Lesnar dead in the face, and Brock Lesnar was like, what the fuck? Brock Lesnar's like, hold on, this motherfucker ain't afraid of me?
But I like, though, how Samoa Joe is basically now like a face.
Kind of.
Well, look at it. He got cheered ever since he literally came up to Brock Lesnar and headbutted the motherfucker. Right?
Like he did Kurt Angle. That's the only thing I wanted him to do. Like he did Kurt Angle when he met him in Impact, walk up to the motherfucker, just headbutt him. Yeah.
And then Roman Reigns talking that shit, bumping his gums about all that BS.
Okay. I got to stop you right there. Mm-hmm. Of course, Samoa Joe's going to be the face over Roman Reigns right now. Come on, man.
I mean, I know, but you see Roman Reigns popping off at the guns like a heel. I've never been beaten by Braun Strowman. Wait, what? Oh, hold on.
Well, didn't Braun Strowman just crush you at the last pay-per-view?
That's what I'm saying. Wait, what, nigga? Huh?
Oh, wait. How about the pop? The pop when that ambulance door opened and Braun Strowman stepped out of that fucking thing?
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes.
Like I told you, it looked like me and you ain't the only two who missed Braun Strowman.
Huh. Dude, that pop was like when John Cena came back from the Royal Rumble. Remember that pop?
Yep.
Yeah. That's how big that pop was.
That motherfucker said, I'm not through with you.
He said, I thought I told you. I'm not finished with you. Oh, shit. Hey.
That was me, wasn't it? Because that's what you wanted to hear.
Yes, exactly. Remember I told you this is exactly what I wanted. So, which leads me to the second match that now you have to see is Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in a fucking ambulance match. Because these fuckers know how to kill each other and kill each other well. Nobody has to take a pin loss anymore because one person's pinned the other and that's even. So now the only way to settle this is you send the motherfucker to the hospital.
Well, now you got, okay, because the plan in the long run, and I'm going to play spoiler for the long run, is Roman Reigns, Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Yes.
Whether for a belt or not, but those two have got to settle their beef.
Yes.
Braun Strowman is still scheduled to fight Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, does Braun Strowman pick up 2 pay-per-view victories in a row over Roman Reigns?
That would be interesting. Because didn't Roman Reigns announce
saying he was the #1 contender at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Which is like, okay, who died and made you #1 contender? But fuck it. I'm not here to judge, okay? Let's try to figure that shit out. I don't fucking know. Anyways.
Because this is my yard. Technically, The Undertaker hasn't announced his retirement yet, so this is still his yard.
Exactly. Yeah, he still got the deed, sir. Still has a deed to the land, unfortunately. Speaking of which, which now...
Wait, you said the third main event.
Yeah. Oh, the third thing, which I believe that is happening because I haven't seen it on TV itself. Is Goldust and R-Truth going to have their match at Great Balls of Fire? Is that my understanding? Because the build-up to this has been incredible. I need the payoff. I need a fucking payoff somewhere. It has to be a Great Balls of Fire.
They are both going to be on Raw this week.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's going to be a match or an in-ring thing, but I hope they do have a match on the main show at Great Balls of Fire.
They need to. They've been spending a lot of money on production and shit. They need to save this shit for Great Balls of Fire. Like, I don't see any other matches that you can have. I mean, yeah, you got Seth Rollins, and he's got to do his shit because you want to build him up for the video game thing. Got Finn Balor.
Well, yeah, you got Seth versus Bray Wyatt.
But we need, dude. This is like true build-up. You have a true build-up, and we need a payoff. I want this shit to pay off on Raw. I want the shit.
Yeah, I'm loving the old school Goldust promos.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. And then you see the R-Truth counteracting them with some crazy ass old school ones. That's what I'm saying. You got build-up, because
you got
fucking up. We need a payoff, and we need a payoff of Great Balls of Fire. That's all I'm saying. Like,
they'll have a payoff. And I could actually see this one going all the way to SummerSlam if they wanted to.
Oh, of course. A loser leaves type shit. I can see it all day long.
Now, we have, the title of this video is, was Enzo shut up for good? The big controversy surrounding the WWE right now is, did they rush the breakup of the guys?
I think, to me, sorry, I'm a yawner. To me, the way that they had suspects lined up, they could have set this up all the way until SummerSlam, and it had the breakup right before, about 4 weeks right before SummerSlam, maybe the Raw pay-per-view before SummerSlam, and then you have your big Enzo versus Big Cass match at SummerSlam. They could have had that, because you could have blamed the realest guys and been focused on the realest guys, because they're about to come back, right? So they could have had their match. You could have had a Big Cass versus Big Show match. You know what I'm saying? And build that up.
Which I still think is going to happen.
Well, I think so too. I think so. And so, you had that. I mean, they could have did another thing with anyone really could have did a thing with what's the guy's name? The Good Brothers. So
Adams and Anderson?
Yeah. But I don't know. I will say, as a ratings stand, it was the highest rated segment of any non-Goldberg segment this year. Yeah, that's true.
The ratings were there for this segment.
Yeah.
And let's face it, that boot he gave Enzo did shut him up.
Yeah.
What did you think of Big Cass's heel speech?
Hey, I knew it was coming. I mean, everybody was booking him as the next big deal ever since he was inside that one match.
That Fatal 4-Way?
Fatal 4-Way. So they've been building him up. So, I mean, well-deserved. I understood he's going to be the next big thing, but I don't know.
I don't know what you thought of his speech. Was it a good heel speech in your opinion?
Yeah, to me it was. I mean, for what it was, for what it's worth. I think, to me, though, he needs to... I know, we're going to have to see. He's going to have to show and prove, basically. I mean, but he's right. He's been carrying Enzo. He's pissed off about it. He has a gripe. He has a legitimate gripe.
People are comparing this turn to the Rey Mysterio Batista turn.
Yeah, but I mean, Rey Mysterio can fuck up Batista if you want to.
Maybe this will make your other dream come true of making Enzo go into 205 Live.
He's gonna need to. He's gonna need to do. He could be the reason people tune in 205 Live.
Even though right now Neville's trying to kill everybody over there.
But that's the best part. Neville's out there killing everybody. Who else is there for Neville to kill?
Well, you got it probably for Great Balls of Fire. Yeah. You got Akira Tozawa, who has just been on fucking fire.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we already see that WWE ain't afraid to put international.
Austin Aries is injured.
Yeah, they're not afraid to put international superstars on the forefront. So, I mean, we seen it.
So, is the Titus brand a face brand or a heel brand?
Oh, that's a good one, sir. Because, see, this is the tough part, right? So you have Titus O'Neil, who is in full heel mode right now. Like you know, full heel, full cocky ass heel, full primetime players heel mode, right? But I don't know if you've noticed, but the real man under there, Thaddeus Bullard, yes, I'm calling him by his real government name. He had an excellent TED Talk speech on Wednesday.
Yeah.
About his upbringing. And it's like, no matter how much I dislike the character on TV, I want to cheer for the man after listening to that TED Talk. And it's crazy, right? It's crazy as fuck. But it's real shit.
But you got to think about it now. I think they're trying to push it into a face mode with him going at Neville the way he's been going at Neville.
Yeah. 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 I guess it's the way he's going to have to go.
Because if you think about the build-up for this match, you got the Neville level against the Tozawa power. And the person who loses out in this whole situation is Apollo Crews because he hasn't been on TV in 2 weeks.
Yes, I know. Which I'm going to speak on that for a second. Let me get a few minutes of my time. Let me speak on Apollo Crews for a second.
Have at it, my friend.
WWE has done very little to convince me that Apollo Crews should be on television. And I know we're talking about the man that was once known as UA Nation in Ring of Honor. But he's too I don't know who Apollo Crews is. You know? I know who Titus O'Neil is. Hell, I know who Akira Tozawa is. I don't know who Apollo Crews is.
Apollo Crews is the guy who got to the NXT title match and failed miserably.
Yeah. And that stigma has been haunting him ever since his debut on the main roster. Sadly, it has. They're going to have to do something. I mean, they can't even convince me as a heel that he will be good at it because he's too much of a Boy Scout. You know what I mean?
He's too fucking nice.
Exactly. I think he needs to be broken. That means anything.
He
needs to go through the same shit Randy Orton did with Evolution. You know? We need another Evolution.
But who's gonna take him under their wing? That's the issue. We don't have a Triple H. We don't have a fucking Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have somebody close that's talking wise.
Maybe have a Bray Wyatt. Yes.
Not even that. You don't even have to go that deep. The Miz.
Well, the Miz is doing it with Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Yeah. So imagine, that's what I'm saying, though. I wish that didn't happen. I really wish it didn't happen. Because the Miz needs like an established stable with two young veterans and an advisor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish that would have been something a little bit different. The Miz would have had like an old school wrestler like another movie star wrestler advise him, and then he has like two young, wrestlers like you know who I'm talking about, Apollo Crews. Or even Dolph Ziggler. Shit. I mean, because then you could have had Dolph Ziggler be Shawn Michaels. You know what I'm saying? Since he wants to be Shawn Michaels anyway, still in the sweet chin music, still in the stomp in the corner and everything else. And I don't know. I feel bad for the brother because he seems like he's a genuinely good, great wrestler. He's genuinely talented, but we don't know who he is.
I got you. But you see, this thing with the Miz now leaves the door open for a possible Shield reunion.
Yes, which is gonna be fun.
And at that point, I feel bad for Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas because the Shield will kill them.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. They'd be dead within a day. Yeah, rest in peace. Anyways,
so now let's move over to NXT.
Yes.
NXT still doing its thing. I know Triple H is pissed at the way Vince has been using his kids on the main shows.
Of course. But as Triple H does, Triple H always has a way. He always has a plan. He always has a way of trying to find the best out of what he has and telling compelling stories in NXT. Which is why we ended up with what we have with Asuka and the women that are trying to chase her. Because while Asuka's chasing history, everybody else is chasing Asuka. That's the name of the game right now in the women's division. So
they have an issue with Asuka.
Well, oh, you mean that issue that we talked about 6 months ago, sir, that we thought was going to be a problem?
Yes, because it's going to take, right now, it's going to take a quote-unquote superhuman effort to take that title from her legitimately.
Like I said, that problem we talked about 6 months ago, when I said that if you build a monster face that nobody can beat, who are you going to convince to beat him? And I told you that when Ember Moon lost, that there was nobody that was going to, on the current roster, is going to be able to beat her?
I'm a fan of Ruby Riott, but she's not there yet.
Nope.
The sexy psychoticness of Nikki Cross, I think, is right now the best chance besides Ember Moon.
Yeah.
But, and I know you laughed at my text the other day when I told you I had a grown man crush on Peyton Royce.
Yes, but she's not WWE NXT Women's Championship material. Unfortunately, not yet. Not against Asuka. You couldn't convince me of that.
They have Nikki Cross with this last person standing match coming up next week on NXT.
Yeah.
When those two fight.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
But I still think Ember Moon is going to be the one.
She's the only one. But the way that I can't say the way she lost, because cheated to win. So,
yeah.
I mean, that did leave a door open for another story that you can tell. But
and then she got hurt a couple weeks after.
But that's what I'm saying. Without Ember Moon, there's nobody. There's nobody that you can say can just straight out beat Asuka.
I mean, they're trying to build up that MMA chick who, if anybody watched Tough Enough last year, is the one who let go of the NXT title and let it sink to the bottom of the swamp. But I'm not going to go say anything about that. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
She's good, but she's not Asuka good.
No.
And even when Asuka gets moved to the main roster, they're going to have an Asuka problem.
Yes, a very bad Asuka problem.
Unless you're bringing back Nikki Bella, which is weird to say, or maybe an Emma. But right now, there's an Asuka problem.
Now, you're probably going to have to bring back Paige, which probably isn't going to happen.
Well, you did hear that Paige is not leaving the company, right?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, the WWE actually told her that she can come back to work when she's healed, because of that movie about her family's life that is coming out.
Speaking about her family, can they just like sign her mom? That she could beat Asuka at 50-some years old. She could beat Asuka. The bitch is crazy. The bitch is fucking crazy.
But yes, Paige will be back in the WWE ring before the end of the year.
Well, I think that'd be the only person that can solve your Asuka problem.
Hey, Paige versus Asuka, I would watch that. That would be interesting.
That could headline a pay-per-view, sir. As good as that match would be.
Or I know this is taking a shot in the dark. Fitz Bridges with AJ Lee.
Oh, well, that means that they have to mend fences with you know who.
They have to mend fences with AJ Lee and CM Punk. I know it. You know it. The world knows it. They have to fix it.
Do you know what kind of ratings draw CM Punk back in the WWE would be?
Do you know what kind of... Remember the one night where they accidentally played AJ's music, the pop?
Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine if they announced AJ Lee and CM Punk were coming back to fight Maria Kanellis and Mike Bennett?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
You know Bennett and Kanellis would get killed.
Oh, no.
But people would be happier than shit to see CM Punk and AJ Lee walk down that aisle.
Oh, God. That's the thing I'm saying. Like I understand why CM Punk left. I get it. I'm fine with it. He's been gone for what, 3 years now? 4 years? 3 years?
Yeah, since they tried to force Batista back down everybody's throat.
Yeah, 4 years ago. So at this point, we should literally have a conversation about this. You know, a grown folk conversation, and settle this shit once and for all. There's so much money on the table. You know, so many happy fans. Like I said, if you literally let me just throw this out there for you. I'm gonna give you a scenario. Let's say Roman Reigns just happens to fight Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar have this fight. You know, Roman Reigns about to hit this nigga with the spear. All of a sudden, some dude comes out of the crowd, hits Roman Reigns with a GTS, takes off his mask, and it's CM Punk.
There would be shirts the very next day saying the Second City Savior has returned.
Yeah, you goddamn right. It would be the greatest thing on planet Earth. ESPN would blow up. Fox News would blow up. It would be the greatest kept secret in WWE history. And
you got to think about it. Remember during the last NXT TakeOver, somebody photoshopped CM Punk in the crowd and gave it the NXT graphics, and it broke Twitter.
Yes. Yes.
That shit broke Twitter faster than a naked Kim Kardashian.
You're damn right. I told you, so much money to be left on the table. And then
all these assholes have to be like, wait, that's the same suit he wore at the UFC fight. Oh.
What, the man can't wear the same suit? Oh.
Right?
Oh.
But now, what I like on NXT is the build-up between Bobby Roode and Roddy.
Yes.
I'm enjoying this.
Is
Hideo Itami done?
You know me, sir. I've always wanted Hideo Itami to succeed. I know that's not going to happen because Bobby Roode.
You know his contract's up in 3 months.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. They're either going to promote him I think they're either going to promote him to the main roster, or they're just going to let him go because he's injury prone.
Because I know his wife and kid moved back to Japan.
Yeah.
So in my honest opinion, he could go, and I don't think he'd be missed.
I think so.
And it sucks because he's a superstar over in Japan. It's the Sin Cara thing. Sin Cara was a superstar in Mexico, came to the WWE and washed out.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're 100% right. You are 110% right. And it's sad to say because Hideo came with so much potential. The bromance between him and Finn Balor, you know, when he first...
Yeah, but look what happened when Finn Balor showed up. Hideo Itami became nothing.
But see, that's the thing though. He only became nothing when he got injured and then came back and Finn Balor was on top of the world. Their bromance was awesome. It would have been awesome, epic shit, and then their little battle was pretty awesome too.
They should have had those two wrestle each other.
Well, I thought that they did.
I can't remember seeing it if they did.
It was to become the #1 contender. Because remember, it was that little tournament.
No, that was Finn Balor and Sami Zayn in the finals.
You sure?
Because remember, that's when Kevin Owens beat up Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn was in that tournament. And then Balor beat Zayn in the finals.
Was it Balor Zayn in the finals? Because I know that Balor and Neville were in the first round.
Yeah. And that's when Neville came down from the main roster to fight him.
Yeah. And I know that
I think that was during Itami's second injury, the shoulder injury.
Probably. You're probably right. Well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Because that was some of his best work. I swear in my head that I remembered Hideo Itami and Finn Balor fighting.
Well, let me see. I'm looking it up. Oh, yeah, it was in that tournament.
Told you. Okay. I told you they had a hell of a match.
Oh, it was the second round because Hideo Itami beat Tyler Breeze in the first round.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so Itami's best work was against Finn Balor and against Bobby Roode.
True.
Because that match at NXT, the last NXT show, was awesome between him and Bobby Roode.
Yes, it was. Hands down. That was an amazing fucking match.
But now I think I have a feeling that his final rivalry is going to be with his good friend Cassius Ohno with the way it's going right now.
Yeah. Heel Cassius Ohno. Not Heel Cassius Ohno. Heel Hideo.
Heel Itami. Yeah.
You're gonna call it Heel Dale. Heel Dale.
Now I want to talk about a match from this past NXT that we talked about before the video started.
Yes.
Two of the hardest hitters in NXT laid the leather on each other. Cassius Ohno versus Aleister Black. This match was so hard-hitting, the fans respected it so much, the fans shut the fuck up.
Yes. It sounded like, if you ever watched a Japan wrestling match, people out there, when the Japanese respect the hell out of it, they don't say a word. They barely even cheer because the match is that fucking amazing. This is exactly what happened in that match.
For 20 minutes in the NXT arena, it was silence while these two men went at it.
Yes, it was a beautiful, beautiful match. I got to watch it after Mr. Syn told me about this match. I had to go and watch it myself, and I couldn't believe it. It's a match that I'm gonna find a comparable match. I want to say Zayn versus Cesaro, which is still the best match in NXT history to me. I mean, of course, I'm a little biased about that, but to me, that we're on that level of that's how good that match was.
I would have to, honestly, more recently in people's minds, I would put it up there with the Tyler Bate match from NXT TakeOver.
Oh, Tyler Bate though is amazing.
Bate and Pete Dunne are going to have a rivalry for years.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, now what? I don't know how many people actually know Cassius Ohno or Aleister Black, but these guys have both come from way the fuck left field to be where they're at today.
Yeah.
And Cassius Ohno was actually fired from the NXT before.
Yeah, of course.
And then he went back to being Chris Hero again and worked his way back.
Yeah.
But that final when Cassius Ohno came out of the corner with the roaring elbow, and Aleister Black hit the fade to black, I was like, oh, Lord.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, that motherfucker be hitting that spin kick on point, dog.
Dude, yeah, he does. He does. Ain't no lie about it. You ain't never lied to her about that. Ever since you put me on the Aleister Black, I've been a huge fan. Ever since you put me on the Tyler Bate, I've been a huge fan.
And Pete Dunne too.
Pete Dunne, especially Pete Dunne. God, shit.
He was fucked up. If he wanted to, he could go to 205 Live and probably challenge Neville for the title.
Oh yeah, easily. And I think that he would win with no problem, you know. But
that young talent they have is amazing, man.
Oh, that's why I'm excited, because remember the big knock on NXT is that they weren't developing enough young wrestlers in order to make it work. Well, Triple H said, fine, I'm going to get young wrestlers that are under 21 that are already established, and then we're going to develop them. Fuck you, America. Kiss my ass.
Right? I'm going to go to England and find some awesome motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sign a bunch of motherfuckers under 21. They're a bunch of nothing but fucking ass kickers, goddammit. I'll develop them. Fuck you, Triple H, bitch.
Right? What, Vince? What you going to do now, huh?
Triple H channeling his inner Kevin Hart. What the fuck are you going to do, huh?
NXT fans are like, oh no, we wasn't ready. Because that's how they looked during that Tyler Bate Pete Dunne match. Oh no, we weren't ready.
Exactly. They weren't ready for that.
Because none of those motherfuckers in the crowd watched the UK tournament and watched those two tear down the house in the finals.
They weren't ready at all. Them motherfuckers.
Now let's get to the big good news. I know you're tired, but we'll get to the big good news. And I want to throw a non-wrestling thing into this right after this big good news, okay?
Yes.
NXT has a new broadcast announcer. A 2-year deal for Mauro Ranallo to call NXT for 2 years.
Huh. Yes, I saw my friend went to NXT. Hey, shout out to my boy Michael Popick. If you're watching the show, what's good, bro? He went to NXT Friday or Thursday, I can't remember which day it was, and he broadcasted the thing. I was like, what?
Yes, Mauro Ranallo is now the lead commentator on NXT. I couldn't be happier. Especially with him and Nigel McGuinness, that shit's going to be awesome.
Oh, dude, that shit's going to be fucking amazing. Like, real legitimate commentary, bro. This shit's going to be ridiculous.
Fuck Todd Phillips. Oh. Anyway, okay, so the non-wrestling thing I wanted to just throw out there because it has to do with high entertainment. Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor.
Yes. Yes.
It is going to happen at the T-Mobile Arena right here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes, in August, I understand, right?
Something like that.
So let's ask the big question. Let's put all the shit-talking bullshit to the side. Let's throw all that shit out. Let's get down to the question that everybody wants to know, sir. And I think that I may know your answer, but I'm going to let you go first. Who is your money on?
You know, I'm one of the people who follow UFC. And I remember a few years ago, nobody's talking. They're acting like this is a big thing, okay? Nobody's talking about when James Toney decided to go from the boxing ring and challenge Randy Couture and got choked out in 30 seconds.
Very true.
This is going to be the opposite. Floyd Mayweather hasn't knocked anybody out in about a decade. Conor McGregor is going to be winded by the 8th round. He's going to get knocked out in the 10th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you go with it?
See, you know me. I'm from Vegas. I'm a betting man, sir. You know me. The most logical, the easiest, safest, undoubtedly the smart bet is on Floyd Mayweather. Very easily, right?
Yeah, oh no. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather is favored by like 250.
Yeah. So here's the thing. This is what makes me think I'm being played. Everybody that's in Conor McGregor's camp has been saying that Floyd Mayweather is going to kill him. When the people around you are saying that Floyd Mayweather is going to kill you, it would mean one of two things. One, Floyd Mayweather is probably actually going to fucking kill you. Or two, they know something that we don't know and that Floyd Mayweather really doesn't know, and they're blowing gas of Mayweather's ass and it's going to end up biting him in the butt. You know me, I don't like to be played for nothing. So while I would put in a $100 bet for Mayweather, you better believe I'm going to try and put in a $50 bet for Conor McGregor as well.
Well, okay. Now, here's the main issue. And me and you can see this because we are hardcore wrestling fans.
Yeah.
This is an entertainment ploy. It's not going to be a real fight.
Of course not.
Floyd Mayweather is not going to come out of retirement at 49-0 to get a loss to Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is making 10 times more than than any fight he has ever had in the UFC.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like about it, because it is a god honest fucking across the board money grab. That's all it is. Like money, 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 money. That's all it is. And the reason I say Floyd in 10 by a knockout is because Conor McGregor could barely last 3 rounds in the UFC.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor is going to be firing haymakers at Floyd. He might not even hit Floyd. You know this, and I know this.
Yes, that's very true.
Hell, Floyd is one of the only boxers that never be hit in a fight like 5 times. I mean, it's a severe money grab. I don't like it, but you know what? I am going to pay attention to it because I like entertainment. You like entertainment, so it's going to give us something else to talk about.
Imagine, you remember that movie, The Great White Hype?
Oh my God, Damon Wayans with the big old belly.
Yeah. Can you imagine Floyd Mayweather getting in this ring, gets one good lick from Conor McGregor for the first time in a long time, and then ends up killing this fool in the middle of the ring?
And what's sad about it, I could see it happening. I could see Conor, flailing and shit and catching him with the left, and Floyd Mayweather were like, what the fuck? No, the fuck you just did not. Bow! You know what I'm saying?
No. 2-piece biscuit, nigga.
Who the fuck you think I am, motherfucker?
He said, get a nigga the 2-piece, the biscuit, and the honey.
He said, I am 49 and oh, you Irish motherfucker. I will not take this shit.
Oh, shit. I'm really hoping Floyd does win, go 50-0, and then never looks at boxing again for another money grab.
But people are gonna look at this video and be like, "Holy shit! The Irish guy took the black guy. The black guy took."
Yes. Yeah. You succeeded in adding racial division to the video.
Yes, we went there, and I don't care.
Yeah. Yes. 0 fucks given. 0.
All right, J-Blaq. Anything you got to say before we end this? Because you're looking awfully sleepy.
Yes. So I need to talk about one thing. Well, 2 things. Ring of Honor. Shout out to my main man, Cody fucking Rhodes.
For winning. Whoa. You can't say that. It's just Cody.
Or just Cody. Just Cody. He is the first.
You can't use the Rhodes name because the WWE won't let him.
Well, fuck that. He's related to the man. He's the grandson of a plumber. And he is.
No, he's the son of a plumber.
Well, grandson.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, anyways, yes. So he is the first Rhodes in 31 years to win to win a world championship.
We're going to give you a Sinful Black round of applause, Cody.
Damn right. Oh, yes. And congratulations also to the eccentric Dalton Castle for him and his boys beating the Briscoes and Bubba Ray Dudley to win the Trios title in Ring of Honor. So congratulations to Dalton Castle winning his first title in Ring of Honor. I'll give Simple Black round of applause for that one, sir. Okay. Simple golf.
I got to give a shout out too. All right. Yeah. This shout out goes to a large man getting with somebody way out of his league, but even though he cheated on his wife to do it, Bray Wyatt for getting with JoJo.
Yeah. Big boy still got it. Yes. Yes.
You know who nobody's talking about, who I really feel bad for in that whole situation?
Who?
Aiden English, because him and JoJo just got married 6 months ago. So not only did Aiden English lose his tag team partner, his new wife is fucking the fat guy.
She followed the buzzards.
Yes, she did. And now we know why when CM Punk was on, he wanted Beth Phoenix on the same show he was on.
Exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, I know you got something to say right now.
Oh, you already know what's up. So this is what we need you to do. We need you to point to the left, and then we're going to need you to point down. And when you point down, you see that subscribe button. And when you hit the subscribe button on the Sinful Black Entertainment channel, you're going to see Mr. Sin put up all the wonderful videos of video game plays and all the crazy shit that not only him and not only I, but his daughter does from time to time, okay? Because she's gone crazy too. Don't know what the fuck happened. But yes, you're going to be able to watch those videos. You're going to be able to watch some good shit. I will be on there randomly in any hour of night. It could be 5 o'clock in the morning, and you might see me run some Destiny. Who fucking knows? All I need you to do is hit that subscribe button, so if your ass is up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you know to tune into the live fucking video and watch me kick some ass.
I have a question for you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Does Nolly have a PS4?
No, he has an Xbox One.
The reason I ask is me and Amy have decided to wait on the Switch for when I get my vacation check.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy her a PS4, and she's going to get Destiny 2. If by between now and then you can get between Destiny 2 comes out, Nolly a PS4, we can 4-way stream son and daughter and father and son on Destiny 2.
That sounds amazing. We might just...
And then when Anthem comes out, we can 4-way stream that shit also.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We just might have to do that. That might sound like a plan.
I'm sorry, Lil.
Apologize in advance.
But anyway, like he said, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it so you know when the fuck we are live.
Yes. Yes, do it. Or we'll come find you.
Do it now.
We'll come find you. We know your IP addresses.
And like Samoa Joe told Paul Heyman, if you don't hit that subscribe button, I will slowly wrap my arm around your neck and turn your lights out.
He'll do it, folks. He'll do it.
Oh, he's seen me do it to people.
I've also seen him jam somebody's head into the trunk of his car, but that's neither here nor there. We're out of statute of limitations, so I can talk about it all day long.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Love you.
Thank you. Ah! Anyway. This is your boy Big Sin. That's the homie J-Blaq.
Yes, sir. And thank you again for another wonderful wrestling talk. Stay tuned tomorrow. We got some Ghost Recon Wildlands craziness to get into. We're going to fuck some shit up as usual.
And I will catch you next time right here on Sinful Black Entertainment. Game on, bitches. Peace.
Peace.